Hello everybody, my name is Katie, aka Kittysnack, here on Instagram and YouTube. I am a cruelty-free makeup addict here on YouTube and a forever emo kid, and today I'm going to be showing you how to recreate the album artwork of 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge by none other than My Chemical Romance. Today I'm going to be using mostly affordable and all cruelty-free products to show you how to achieve the female character's look from 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge is one of my favorite albums of all time, and honestly, when I think of like iconic albums of our generation, I think 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. So anyways, if you want to relive some of the best emo days ever and come with me to see how I achieve this MCR 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge makeup look, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is create a very, very pale base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a super pale foundation. You can just take a foundation that's a couple shades lighter than your skin tone. For me, that is the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation in the shade Alabaster. I'm just going to blend that all over my skin to give myself a nice, even, super fair base for the look to go on top of. Next, I'm just going to conceal and highlight any areas of my face that need concealing or highlighting. So I'm going to take the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 5. So I'm just going to take that on my under eyes, across my lids to act as a base, and then down the center of my face to really highlight and brighten the center of my face. Okay, so now we have the base done, so I'm just going to set some areas with my face with the Makeup Revolution Ghost Powder. I'm going to take that on my sponge, and I'm just going to kind of run my sponge through the pan and set my under eyes and my eyelids with this powder on the sponge. Then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. This is just a big fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics. I'm just going to take this a little bit through the powder and just barely set my face. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is contour my face and start kind of applying eyeshadow. So to contour my face, I'm going to take the NYX Blush in Taupe. This is a very, very cool tone brown. It's perfect for kind of like that deadly kind of hollow look to the skin. So I'm just going to go through and really contour my cheeks to make us look nice and skeletal and ghostly. I'm going to take a little bit on my jawline. I also do have a reference picture of the album pulled up right on my computer right here. It's always good to look at a reference photo so that way you know what exactly you need to be putting on your face. Then to contour my skin even more and really give us that kind of gray, ashy, ghostly look, I'm actually going to take a gray eyeshadow. This is by the brand Makeup Geek Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Bedrock. I'm just going to take that on the exact same brush, and I'm just going to really hollow out those contoured areas, again to make us look extra ghostly, extra creepy, extra dead. Then I'm going to take that same Makeup Geek shade on just a fluffy blending brush. Again, this is from BH Cosmetics. And I'm just going to take that through the crease of my eye. And then I'll do circular motions to really buff and blend. So then what we're going to do, we're going to take that same shade, we're going to pop right into this kind of socket of your eye, the inner part right below your eyebrow. Just going to place that and blend in circular motions. This will kind of add to that kind of like sad shape, like that kind of like making a sad expression like this. If you really make whatever face you're trying to convey and then really shade it in, it'll help to kind of sell that look. I'm going to take a little bit of this underneath my lower lash line, and then I'm going to connect it with the shadow on our outer crease. Next, I'm going to take a slightly smaller blending brush, and I'm going to take the shade Concrete Jungle by Makeup Geek. This is just a slightly darker gray, so whatever slightly darker gray you have in your collection works perfectly fine. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to deepen that area. So again, to sell that kind of sad expression, I'm going to go from my outer corner of my eye all the way in a diagonal line up to my brow. Again, take a little bit on our lower lash line. This kind of drags our eyes kind of down and gives us that kind of sunken in, dead sort of look, dead girl glam as we like to call it over on my channel. Okay, and then we're going to get to the fun part, the blood splatters all over the face. So for that, I'm going to use the Ben Nye color wheel. This is the professional zombie wheel. I'm going to be taking a flat synthetic brush. This is by Delium Tools. Just anything that is flat and precise will work perfectly fine. First, we're going to go into the brighter red. Now this is where it's going to be super important that you have your reference picture up. That way you can really mimic the exact picture. Alright, to kind of brighten up this color, because this color is a little bit purple, I'm just going to take a dense brush and I'm going to pack on a red eyeshadow, a bright red eyeshadow. This is Sugarfill's Love Plus eyeshadow, and I'm just going to pack this right on top of everywhere that we put down that cream color. And then as far as the other side of your face, I mean, you could just go one side of the face because that's really all that the album art is, but I am going to continue it onto this side of the face just so we can get a little bit more of a completed look. The look I'm going to be filling in my eyebrows with the BH Studio Waterproof Brow Pomade and the Anastasia Beverly Hills No. 12 brush. So I'm basically underlining my brows and then doing upward motions to bring it through the brow hairs. Our female character's brows are relatively thick and then go into a little bit thinner of a line, so I'm basically just trying to mimic that. Okay, brows are on, and now I feel like I want to intensify the eyeshadow a little bit just to kind of keep up with all the craziness that is happening on our face right now. So I'm just going to take a little bit of black eyeshadow, whatever black eyeshadow you have in your collection is fine, and I'm just going to re-intensify basically where we put the dark gray. So really right in that kind of crease of the eye and then up into that brow area. I'm also going to kind of pat it in my outer corner, then taking a little bit on my lower lash line as well. Okay, we're almost done. I'm just going to take a little bit of eyeliner. This is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, and I'm basically just going to just line my eyes with a little bit of a wing at the end, but nothing too crazy, just a little bit of a straight wing. So once I get to the end of my eye, I'm just pulling that wing straight out and not up. Okay, then we're going to move on to lips. So I'm going to be using two lip products. The first color I'm going to take is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the shade Goth Topic. And I'm just going to really line my lips, and then I'm going to go into the center of my lips with a brighter red. So I'm just going to apply that. It looks a little crazy, but that's okay. And then I'm going to take Black Moon Cosmetics in the shade Mortis. This is just a perfect, like, bright blood red, and we're just going to pop that in the center of the lips and just kind of blend the two shades together. Okay, I'm just going to pop on some fake lashes real quick, and then we will be back to finish up the look. Okay, everybody, the look is almost complete. I just popped on some fake lashes and I put on some mascara, but after that is done, this look is complete. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I recreated this forever ago, but I definitely think this time, second time is a charm. I love how it turned out. My YouTube channel will be linked down below if you guys are interested in seeing more, and please comment down below and let me know your favorite song from the album 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!